From Monona Grove High School, this is Silver Eagle Basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli, and tonight the second season starts for the MG boys as they host a first-round regional playoff game against the Jefferson Eagles. Remember, the girls opened their regional play against Jefferson as well. Hopefully they'll have the same result and win this one easily. Jefferson comes into tonight's game with a 13-10 record. The Silver Eagles 14-7. Good for third place in the Badger South Conference. Jefferson plays in the Rock Valley North. They finished tied for third with Evansville. That conference was led by East Troy, second place, and then the undefeated 16-0 McFarland Spartans. 16-0 in conference, 19-3 overall. And most likely the winner of this game will play those said Spartans tomorrow night, either in McFarland if Jefferson wins this one, or hopefully the Silver Eagles will win and be playing the Spartans right here at Monona Grove High School. Well, an interesting matchup tonight. The Silver Eagles, of course, as it's been the story all season, no one scorer has really stepped up. They've got a handful of kids who can score. Half the rosters put up nights of double figures, whereas on the other side of the court, for the Jefferson Eagles, Vinny Sincota is averaging 20 points a game. He's a 54% field goal shooter. He had a high of 36 against Clinton earlier this season. He is far and away their top player. Like I said, 20 points a game, 9 rebounds a game. He's going to be one to watch. They've also got an outside scoring threat, Dylan Ott. Ott, a 5'9" senior guard, averaging a little over 12 points a game. He's also one of their leading three-point shooters. This is not a team that hits a lot of threes, but you got to watch out. They got a couple guys who can hit the three, but mostly it's going to be Sincata that they're depending on. We'll have to watch him very carefully. Jefferson with some nice height coming into this game. Sincata 6'4", their center Sam Fox is 6'6". They got a couple other players off the bench with some nice size. So the Silver Eagles will have to counterbalance that with some athleticism. Sincata, Fox, and Ott, their captains. Silver Eagles are captained tonight by Zach Stinson and Jackson Riley. Joel O'Donnell leads the Silver Eagles in scoring this season, 9.2 points a game. Zach Stinson right behind him, just a shade under 9 points a game. And then Miles Thomas and Jackson Riley each with 7.5 a game. Nice balance out of those four guys. Then coming off the bench, Mitch Kelsey, Peyton Miller, Jose Villagomez, they all provide, 4 to 6 points a game. Pretty reliable bunch. They're going to need some scoring tonight. This Jefferson team is a team that can put up some points from time to time. They averaged, let me find it here, 55 a game, not quite 55 a game. 6 times or more they've scored more than 70 points. Silver Eagles no slouches though. They've averaged, almost 52 points a game. Their main downfall this season has been free throw shooting. Monona Grove comes into tonight's game averaging 56.7% from the line. And in, roughly a third of their games, they've hit less than 50% of their free throws. And the old mantra, I've said it a million times, you got to make your free throws, especially this time of year. I mean, it really becomes super critical that you hit those free throws in the playoffs when it's win or go home. And tonight we've got several seniors who are looking at playing their last game here at Monona Grove if they don't win. They want to extend that home career just one more game and maybe a couple more and find their way to the Kohl Center for the state tournament. Kid's got a nice voice. All right, first player introductions for the visiting Jefferson Eagles in their road black uniforms. Those are sharp uniforms, I have to say. Number 24, 5'10" guard, a junior, Matt Welper. Number 25, 6'5" senior, Mitch Wenzel. Number 32, Sam Fox, a 6'6" senior. Number 2, Dylan Ott, 5'9" senior. And number 5, 6'4" senior, their leading scorer, Vincent Cata. And now, the Silver Eagles starting 5. 5'10" junior, number 23, Miles Thomas. Number 24, 6'3", senior, number 24, Joel O'Donnell. Joel, in my opinion, the most valuable player on the team this year. Number 22, 6'4", senior, one of our co-captains, number 22, Jackson Riley. Number 14, 6'1", senior, Nick Meyer. And our other co-captain, number 3, 6'2", senior, Zach Stinson. So for the Silver Eagles, it's Stinson, Meyer, Riley, Thomas, and O'Donnell. For Jefferson, it's Ott, Sincata, Welper, Fox, and Wenzel. Sincata's going to be a handful, averaging 20 points a game, 9 rebounds a game. And a tall starting lineup. Sincata's 6'4", Wenzel's 6'5", Fox is 6'6". They definitely have the height advantage. All right, Sincata will jump center against Jackson Riley. Silver Eagles going from left to right. They drop Nick Meyer back in the free safety position. He was a linebacker in high school. And we're ready to go, and they call a do-over. They right away tried to tip it to Matt Welper. See if he has that same success. Into the hands of Miles Thomas, the Silver Eagles with the first possession of the game. O'Donnell going baseline, trying to draw the foul. The putback, no! Tipped, and we got a foul underneath. This is going against Sincata of the Eagles, the Jefferson Eagles. First team foul. Miles Thomas into the corner to Riley. Stinson. Back to Miles up top. He'll drive the basket, lays it up. No. Silver Eagles had a couple good looks at the basket, just can't get it to drop though. Sincata with the rebound. First possession for Jefferson. Ott to Fox to Sincata. Fox, Wenzel. I'm trying to learn their names. Bear with me. Here's Sincata guarded by Nick Meyer. Ott for three, no. Rebound Nick Meyer. Took that one away from Joel O'Donnell. Didn't realize it was his own teammate. Now they get down the floor in a hurry. Still scoreless, minute into the game. O'Donnell, fake the three, step back, give it to Stinson. Drop it out to Jackson Riley, just beyond the free throw line, no rebound. Let's see, rebound 24, Welper. Now Ott will set up the Jefferson offense. They're giving him the three here, he'll take it and nail it. Dylan Ott with the first points of the game, and it's a 3-0 Jefferson lead. O'Donnell to Thomas up top. Into the lane, out to O'Donnell. Three ball, no. Rebound, Miles Thomas. Stinson from the free throw line, good. Zach with his first jumper of the game makes it a 3-2 Jefferson lead. Dylan Ott bringing it up against MG pressure. Fox looking inside for Wenzel. And we got a foul going back the other way against the Eagles. Nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Sorry. 3-2 Jefferson leads. Zach Stinson walking it up for Monona Grove. O'Donnell left side into the lane. Floats up a 10-footer. No. Tipped. Rebound Nick Meyer. Silver Eagles have rebounded well against these guys. A lot of second chance shots, but no points. Now Miles Thomas into the lane. Draws the foul and gets 2 free throws. A chance to tie or take the lead. 5:41 to play in the first quarter. Dylan Ott called for his first foul, second team foul. Miles averaging 7.5 points a game. Try to get his first couple here. Nothing but net. All right, a substitute coming in, number 20. That's Jack Sincata, replacing Welper. Miles makes them both and gives the Silver Eagles the 4-3 lead. Now pressure by the Silver Eagles. Vinny Zincata over to Ott. To Fox, back to Vinny, or Wenzel to Vinny. Vinny to Jack to Ott. And a travel called on Dylan Ott. Second turnover in a row for the Jefferson Eagles. Now it's Silver Eagles' chance to add to that 4-3 lead. Inside, Joel O'Donnell trying to dump it down low to Stinson. Lost the handle on the ball, picked up by Jack Sincata. Ott, left side, boom. That's his second three of the game. Ott's hit only 15 all season coming into tonight's game. He's got 2 already in the first quarter, and it's a 6-4 Jefferson lead. O'Donnell to Meyer. Stinson thought about the three, now step in, give it to Miles Thomas. Miles into the lane. Right side, Stinson for 3, boom! This is a good sign when Zach Stinson's that hot already. 7-6, Silver Eagles on top. Ott down the floor in a hurry. Charge. Come on, call the charge. O'Donnell was positioned. Nope. They're going to call the foul on Joel. I disagree with that one, but it's the first Silver Eagle foul, and that'll send Dylan Ott to the line for the first time. He has all 6 of the Jefferson points. He's shooting 2 here. Clangs that one off the front of the rim. Ott, a 76% free throw shooter. Now Mitch Kelsey and Luke Nelson come in for the Silver Eagles. Peyton Miller coming in. Joining, who do we leave in here? Stinson and Riley. And Jefferson making a move. 24, Welper coming back in for for Mitch Wenzel. Just looked like a good time for a lot of subs, I guess. Dylan Ott's second free throw attempt is good. Ties the game at 7. 4:28 to play in the first quarter. Stinson with the ball for the Silver Eagles. Through the hands of Miller, but he quickly recovers. Luke Nelson, top of the key. Miller into the lane, over to Stinson. Jumper. Yes! Zach Stinson with 7 points here in the first quarter. It's a 9-7 MG lead. Zach's got a high of 16 on the season. He's got 7 already. Ott. They're going to get Ott for that foul? Nope. Foul called on number 12 against the Silver Eagles. Luke Nelson, second team foul against the Silver Eagles. Sincata trying to go baseline against Stinson. Zach almost comes up with the steal. Up top to Dylan Ott. This is Jack Sincata. To Welper. Welper from the free throw line. No. Rebound Jackson Riley. Silver Eagles have really rebounded well here in this first quarter and lead at 9-7, 3.5 minutes to play. Peyton Miller to Luke Nelson. Luke thought about the 3 for a second. Now it's spin move in the lane. Floats one up. Nope. Rebound Sincata. Taken away by Nelson, and they call the foul, and Luke's going to have to sit down with 2 fouls. That's too bad. I thought Luke made a nice play, but obviously the ref had a much better viewpoint than I did. Well, Luke not going to sit down. Instead, Jackson Riley will take a rest, and Joel O'Donnell will come back in. And Wenzel back in for Jefferson. Ott working against Nelson. Give it over to Jack Sincata. Back to Dylan Ott. Wrap around past Sincata. Vinny Sincata. And he's called for the travel. Vinny hasn't had a decent shot yet. The Silver Eagles doing a good job denying him the ball. Called for the travel there. And another turnover, giving the ball to MG. 9-7 with 3:05 to play in the first quarter. Luke Nelson right side. Up top to Stinson, bringing around to the left to Peyton Miller. Kelsey up top to Stinson. Looking inside. Miller turns, partially blocked, and now we got a foul. against the Silver Eagles. Joel O'Donnell called for a second, so now O'Donnell and Nelson each with 2 fouls. Riley will come in for O'Donnell. Jesus Villagomez will come in for Stinson. 2:45 to play in the first quarter, a 9-7 MG lead. Dylan Ott working against Luke Nelson. Give it off to Wenzel. Over to Welper. To Wenzel. And they throw it away. Good hustle there by MG's defense to force that turnover. Let's give credit to Luke Nelson. Silver Eagles looking to add to that 2-point lead with 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Luke walking it up for MG. Left side, Miller for 3, no. The race is won by Luke Nelson. Into the corner to Kelsey, right side. He can't get it to drop. Loose ball underneath, tipped, still loose. Now we got a whistle going against Jefferson. .25, Mitch Wenzel called for his first, team third. Silver Eagles inbound under their own basket. This is Miller tossing it in. Up top to Mitchell Kelsey. Back to Miller left side. Villagomez to Kelsey. Into the lane, out top to Miller. Nelson drives to the basket for 2. Luke Nelson, his first points of the night. Luke comes into the game averaging just about 4 points a game. That was a big one there. Gives them the Silver Eagles an 11-7 lead. Wenzel to Jack Sincata. Kelsey covering Sincata now. The Silver Eagles in a man-to-man, and we got a foul against the Silver Eagles. Miles Thomas and Nick Meyer coming in. Riley and Miller sit down. Riley called, they got Riley for his second foul. I've got him for just 1. We'll see. They try to loop it into Sincata, but throw it away. It's MG ball. They have done an outstanding job keeping the ball away from Vinny Sincata. Now Stinson will come in for Villagomez. So Kelsey, Nelson, Meyer, Thomas, and Stinson on the floor for MG. Trying to add to that 11-7 lead. Stinson step back, take the 3. Boom! Man, Zach is on fire. 10 points in this first quarter. It's 14-7. And a timeout called by the Jefferson Eagles. Their coach, Jay Benish, has to figure out a way to stop Zach Stinson. I really don't know if Zach has missed tonight. I've got him a couple of 3s and a couple of 2-point shots. 10 points in the first quarter. He's outscored Jefferson all by himself as the Silver Eagles jumping out to a 14-7 lead with 1:08 to play in the first quarter. I like the looks of this. The parents of Shane and Chase Keeler in attendance tonight. We see them at games every once in a while. 2 of the more prolific 3-point shooters in MG history. Those boys could light it up. They were fun to watch. All right. Jefferson will have the ball right in front of their own student section. Dylan Ott will walk it up against Miles Thomas. Now they got Meyer against Sincata. Sincata, a little turnaround, his first basket of the night. Little finger roll with his right hand. 14-9. Nelson to Meyer, left corner up top to Stinson, swinging around to Mitchell Kelsey. They'll go right side to Luke Nelson, into the lane. Luke, kick it back to Meyer, 18-footer, no. Loose ball, won by Miles Thomas. The Silver Eagles winning every loose ball, every rebound that gets tipped. Jefferson with a much taller team, but the Silver Eagles now playing for the last shot of the quarter have really controlled the boards here in this first quarter. 20 seconds left. Miles Thomas now working against Fleming Ravndal. Sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings. 7 seconds left. Now Miles going to go one-on-one. Dump it back to Luke Nelson. 3 ball. Nope, he's called for the travel with 1.3 seconds remaining. That was a nice play. They isolated Miles on the right side where he could go one-on-one when he ran into traffic. He kicked it back to Luke, who in stepping back to take the 3 accidentally traveled and will give the Jefferson Eagles 1.3 seconds to do something here. Ravndal, no, he didn't get it off. And then he almost hits a girl with a ball. Come on. That's just not right. So the first quarter ends. The Silver Eagles on top 14-9. Most notable in that quarter, 2 things. 2 things really stood out. Sincata really only had a couple of shots and made one of them. They did an excellent job keeping the ball out of his hands. And Zach Stinson, 10 points. A couple of 3s already to offset the 3s by Dylan Ott. So point guards, the senior captain point guards, that's where the similarity ends between these two. Both hitting a couple of 3s. Dylan Ott with 7 of their first 9 points. Sincata, though, just not getting the ball in his hands. Monona Grove doing a fine job on defense and creating some turnovers, too. Jefferson's had several balls thrown out of bounds, several traveling calls against them. And man-to-man defense in Monona Grove has done a good job. Well, let's see what the second quarter holds. All right, Sincata will inbound to start the second quarter. Nick Meyer all ready to cover him. Silver Eagles with Meyer, Thomas, Jason Bilkey in the game. Mitch Kelsey, Stinson. Dylan Ott bringing it up for the Eagles of Jefferson. This is Sam Fox looking for Sincata. And a foul. Welper with the basket and the chance for the 3-point play. Foul on Nick Meyer, his first. 6 team fouls, so Welper to the line. That was his first points of the night. Now a chance to make it a 3-point play. He does not. Rebound Nick Meyer. Of course the Silver Eagles got the rebound. These guys don't crash the boards very well. Stinson, nice move into the lane. Reverse layup. Draws the foul and will get 2 shots. It's a nice move by Zach. 3 subs ready to come in for the Silver Eagles. Foul on Matt Welper. His first. Stinson to the line for the first time tonight. Perfect right there. Boy, Zach cannot miss tonight, it seems. All right, Riley, Miller, and O'Donnell coming in for the Silver Eagles. Bilkey, Meyer, and Kelsey sitting down. Stinson lining up his second one here. There we go, 12 points for Zach Stinson. It's a 16-11 MG lead, 7:35 to play in the first half. Ott. Ravndal. Ooh, almost stolen away. And now Jackson Riley comes up with the steal. Oh, Jackson was going for the dunk and didn't get high enough. Stolen by Stinson. Counted in the foul. Jackson followed up and stole the ball from Ravndal. Couldn't get the dunk to go down, but Stinson got the rebound, put it up, and drew the foul. Foul on Ravndal, Fleming Ravndal. Stinson to the line. Perfect. Zach 3 for 3 from the line tonight. 15 points already. It's a 19-11 MG lead. Ott. Wraparound pass to Fox. Kick it out to Welper. Long. Sincata with the rebound. Back to Dylan Ott. They'll set things up again. This is Sam Fox up top. Sincata for 3. Falling away. No. Rebound Miles Thomas. Miles Thomas took it away from a guy half a foot taller than him. Miles down the floor in a hurry. Almost lost it. Give it to Stinson. He'll take the three. Why not? The way he's going, he hits another one. Zach Stinson with a season high 18 points, and he's only played 9.5 minutes of this game. Wow, 22-11. Let me make sure I've got this right. Yeah, I've got Zach Stinson for 18 points already. Jeez, Wally. 22-11, the Silver Eagles with that basket have doubled up Jefferson. Stinson just on fire tonight. I've got him with 3 threes, 3 twos, and 3 free throws. Pretty amazing. Rest of the Silver Eagles playing extremely well on defense, though, not giving Vinny Sincata any help at all. Sincata has led Jefferson in scoring 20 times in their 23 games this season. In his last 4 games, he's averaged almost 22 points a game. They're 3-1 in those games. But you go back, they ended their regular season losing 4 of their last 6 games, and they barely got by Milton. They beat them 59-58 Tuesday night in overtime. Milton, you remember, in the Badger South Conference, last in the Badger South Conference, 1-11 in conference, 3-20 overall. Milton, not a good team, let's put it kindly. And Jefferson barely squeaked by them. All right, Jefferson has the ball down by 11 with 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Ott over O'Donnell, can't get it to drop. Sincata had the rebound, lost it, picked up by Peyton Miller. Peyton will bring it up now. Everything going Silver Eagles' way. Miles Thomas on the right elbow. Looking for some help. Finds it up top with Peyton Miller. O'Donnell, 20-footer, no. Sincata with the rebound. He comes down the floor in a hurry. Now he pulls up to let Nick Meyer catch up with him. That was thoughtful. Sincata into the lane, floats one up. Doesn't get the basket, but draws the foul. Sincata does that a lot. He's not known for his three-point shooting, but he gets himself to the line a lot. Second foul called on Nick Meyer there. Nick doing a good job keeping Sincata off that. Sincata, a 67% free throw shooter. This is his first trip tonight. Makes that one. Luke Nelson and Mitch Kelsey coming in for Stinson and Meyer. Who's this Gomer coming in? Number 20 for them, Jack Sincata. And Welper will take a seat. Vinny Sincata ready to line up another one. Jack, a 6-foot junior. And Vinny hits them both, making it a 22-13 game. Miles Thomas bringing it up for the Silver Eagles with a 9-point lead, just under 6 minutes to play in the half. Miles into the lane, dump it out to Joel O'Donnell. Joel drive into the lane and called for the charge. That's the third foul on Joel, and I got to disagree with at least 2 of those. Joel's third, so he'll take a seat probably for the rest of the half, and Zach Stinson will replace him. So Stinson into the lineup, matched up against Sam Fox, giving up 4 inches. Number 3, Daniel Allman in the game. He's listed in the program at 5'7". If he's 5'5", I'll eat my, oh, I didn't wear a hat. Dylan out up top. Looking for Sincata. The alley-oop for 2. Nice play, 22-15. Silver Eagles on top. Miller into the lane, draws the foul and gets the basket. Nice play by Peyton. Foul on who? Number 2, Dylan Ott, his second. Let's get that guy in foul trouble. Miller to the line for the first time tonight. Hey, the Silver Eagles doing a job from the free throw line tonight. I've got them 6 for 6, and that's a 25-15 MG lead. A little over 5 minutes to play in the half. Welper. To Dylan Ott. Looking inside for Welper. Can't get it to drop. Allman has it slapped away, but recovers it. Sincata for three, no. Rebound Welper, slapped away by Luke Nelson. Oh boy, we caught a call there. Luke Nelson slapped that one away. They say Welper touched it last. It's MG ball. Lively student sections for both teams tonight. We got a good crowd here. Moms and dads, boys and girls. Miller, spin move in the lane, floats one up, no, tipped. And Zach Stinson's gonna pick this one up. Silver Eagles dominating the boards tonight. Luke Nelson for three, no. Rebound, Ott, a couple players get tangled up on the floor. Ott going coast to coast. Gets the basket and the foul. Dylan Ott, a quick little player. Luke Nelson called for his third foul. Now Jesus Villagomez will come in for Luke, as Dylan Ott will go to the line to complete the three-point play. 25-17, Silver Eagles lead with 4:15 to play in the half. Ott nails that one. Like I said before, Ott a pretty good free throw shooter, 76% on the season. Stinson to Gomez, Villagomez. Jesus, 18-footer, nailed it. That was a nice shot. You don't see that mid-range jumper much. Jesus had it and took it. 27-18, MG up. Welper looking for Jackson Cotta, now tied up by Peyton Miller, and the held ball goes to the MG Silver Eagles. MG is really hustling tonight. I like to see this. Miles Thomas walking it up for the Silver Eagles. Remember, a lot of this going on with Riley and O'Donnell on the bench. This is a nice shooting bunch they got on the floor right now. They're all five of these kids are shooters. Miller to Thomas. Not that O'Donnell and Riley aren't, but they're post players. Miles Thomas into the lane, slapped away by Jackson Cotta. Dylan Ott on the run. And they're calling a foul, but he didn't touch him. Or if he did, it was very incidental. Peyton Miller called for the foul. I gotta disagree with that one, but Dylan Ott will go to the line to shoot two regardless of what I think. And he obliges me by missing that one. Ott now 2 for 4 from the line. He does get another one though, as he was in the act. 3:17 to play in the half. 27-18. 27-19. Ott sinks the second one. Stinson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Into the lane, puts up the right-hander for two. Zach Stinson with 20 points. 29-19, he is unstoppable tonight. Welper for three. Welper with 5 points. Miles Thomas, kick it out to Jose Villagomez for three. Nope. Tipped. Miles gets the rebound, going baseline. Lost the handle on it, picked up by Dylan Ott. That Ott's a hustler. Now he's down the floor in a hurry. Over to Jackson Cotta. Wraparound pass to Vinny, trying to go baseline. Blocked by Stinson, batted away. Saved by Thomas, back into the hands of Sincata. Welper, a long three, and nailed it. Oh my goodness. Welper with back-to-back threes. It's a 29-25 MG lead with 2:16 to play in the first half. Wow. Back-to-back threes by Matt Welper of Jefferson. Welper, their third leading scorer on the team, 5.4 a game. He's hit the most threes on the team, 20 for the season coming into tonight's game. And he has 8 points. How about that Zach Stinson, though? Zach, let me count this up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 points, yeah. For Zach Stinson, more than double his average. And a season high. Let me check and see if that's a career high for Zach. Yeah, 16 was his career high. He had done that a couple times. He's got that already and more here in the first half. 2:16 to play coming out of this timeout. It'll be Silver Eagle ball right in front of their bench, or between their bench and the scorer's table at least. Mitch Kelsey throwing it into Miles Thomas. Silver Eagles will set up some offense here. Stinson for three. Nope. First miss of a three he's had tonight. Rebound Welper, why not? He's on fire. Dylan Ott, almost called him Dylan Thomas. Maybe that's his middle name. He'll stop and put up the 18-footer for two. Ott and Welper doing the damage here in the first half. Pulling them to within two, 29-27. Remember, the Silver Eagles led by 11 at one point. Stinson, double team. They're watching him carefully now. They should have been doing that a while ago. Thomas and Miller playing to keep away. Now they let Stinson play as well. Minute 20 to play in the half. Got Jason Bilkey in game. Stinson lost the handle on it, trying to go baseline. It's Jefferson ball, minute 11 to play in the half. Jefferson with a chance to tie or take the lead as they trail it by just two. Silver Eagles were up 22-11. Since then, it's been a Jefferson-dominated game. Now, Ott looking for Sincata, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Jefferson ball. It looked like he was taking a three, but no, that was an alley-oop to Sincata, who can really sky. The kid's got major hops. Dylan Ott inbounding to Fox. Turnaround hook. Rolls off the rim. Rebound Miles Thomas. 3 Silver Eagles there to take that one away from Vinny Sincata. 45 seconds remain in the first half. A 2-point Silver Eagle lead. Thomas will hold it. We're down to 35 seconds. He'll just wait. Jefferson's not coming out. We can take some time now. Now they go 4 down along the baseline, and Miles Thomas will just stand here and wait. Jefferson sitting back in their 2-3 zone. We're under 20 seconds left. Students are quite vocal about this. The Jefferson students saying boring. All right, now we're going to see some action. Miles lost the handle, the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Welper. Throws up a long one at the buzzer and it misses. So we'll go to the locker room. The Silver Eagles leading at 29-27, an exciting first half. Stick around for the second half of Silver Eagle basketball. This is MG Sports and I'm Steve Martinelli. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the second half of Silver Eagle basketball. The MG boys leading the Jefferson Eagles 29-27 at halftime. Before we get going here, I want to say congratulations to the MG girls basketball team on the completion of a pretty successful season that didn't end the way they wanted to, but they fought hard to the end, almost beating number 7th ranked Waterford. They lost in a tough one, 53-51. Nobody expected the Silver Eagles to get that far in that game, but Waterford showing a lot of pluck and coming back from a big MG lead. MG led 27-12 before the half, and Waterford came back to tie it and take the lead. And MG had to fight to make it that close. So congratulations to the girls. They finished the season 12-13. Watch out for them next year, though. They got to be one of the favorites in the Badger Conference. Mark my words. Also, congratulations to Mike Stassi, who not only announced his retirement from coaching earlier this year, he recently announced his retirement from teaching. Mike, one of the all-time greats here. In fact, the second winningest coach of all time for MG football. The top coach, of course, Dick Rundle, Mike's mentor. All right, let's run down the scoring in the first half for the Jefferson Eagles. Dylan Ott with 13 points. He averages only 12 a game, but he's got 13 here in the first half, including a couple of threes. Vinny Sincata with 6 points. They've held him far under his average of 20. And then 8 points for Matt Welper. He's having a big night as he hit back-to-back threes. Helped Jefferson get back to within striking distance. They were down 22-11 at one point, and now they just trail by 2. On the Silver Eagle side of things, it starts and ends with Zach Stinson. Zach with 20 points, 20 of their 29 points in the first half, including 3 3-pointers. Let's see, Jesus Villagomez had 2 points, 3 for Peyton Miller, 2 for Luke Nelson, and 2 for Miles Thomas. All guards, no front court players getting any points yet tonight. We'll get O'Donnell and Jackson Riley into this mix pretty quick here as they take the floor to start the second half, along with Stinson Meyer and Miles Thomas. Silver Eagles 6 out of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. That's something I like to see. And Jefferson will start with the ball to begin the second half. They bring out Vinny Sincata, Ott, Welper, Wenzel, and Sam Fox, the big 6'6" center. Silver Eagles in a 2-3 zone. They started the game in a man-to-man, and it was pretty successful keeping the ball out of Sincata's hands. Now that's Sincata right side, up top to Dylan Ott. Welper, back to Ott. Sincata. They're just kind of moving it around the perimeter. Oh, I'm not even going to bother. Okay, here we go. Sincata, nope. He's going to go back to Ott, over to Welper. They're just trying to work the perimeter, and Silver Eagles not letting anything happen inside the three-point arc. And Jefferson just wasting some time. We're 45 seconds into the half, and they haven't made a serious try at the basket. Now it almost looks like they're stalling. Oh, come on now. Is the Silver Eagle defense that good, or are they just trying to eat up some clock here? We're a minute 12 into the second half, and they haven't even got the ball inside the three-point circle yet. No, I don't like this strategy by Jefferson. This is not the way Professor Naismith intended the game to be. Oh, now Dylan Ott will just stand there and hold it. Come on. I hate this. They can't get past the Silver Eagle zone. They can't shoot over it, apparently. Now Sincata makes a move towards the basket, but no, they're not going to throw it to him. Maybe they're waiting for the Silver Eagles to get lulled to sleep. Now the student section is drawing quiet. A hush falls over the crowd. It was a dark and stormy night. All right, now Welper makes a move inside. Crowd chanting, "This is boring." Ott tries a alley-oop. Nope. Through the hands of Sincata. And a foul against Nick Meyer of the Silver Eagles. No, I take that back. Zach Stinson called for the foul, his first. So now Jefferson will inbound under their own basket. This is Welper. They give it to Sincata up top, and they'll go back to play and keep away. Miles Thomas comes out to challenge Welper. Sincata to Ott. And Ott will take his place at the top of the key. Sincata will move in by the free throw line. They go to the four corners. Boy, we haven't seen this in a while. They got Sincata in the middle. There he is with the ball there. Everybody else in the corner now will see a little action. Here's Miles Thomas threatening Welper to go after the ball on the floor. Sincata into the lane, blocked by Meyer. He gets it back, gets a shot off, rebound Joel O'Donnell, and Joel is fouled by number 25, Mitch Wenzel. So it'll be MG ball. Enough of this silliness. Wenzel's second foul. Wenzel and Ott each with 2 fouls now. On the Silver Eagle side, Luke Nelson and Joel O'Donnell playing with 3 fouls, Nick Meyer with 2. Boy, we wasted almost a little over 3 minutes there with that exchange. Nothing to show for it except a foul on Jefferson. O'Donnell to the hoop. No foul called. Rebound Dylan Ott. He's down the floor in a hurry. Misses the rebound, or misses the basket though. Rebound Zach Stinson. He comes down the floor in a hurry. And he gets a charge. Are you? Must be careful what I say on the air. That was a horrific call. Just horrible. Horrible, horrible. Stinson got hammered there. Everybody was in the air. How do you charge on a guy who's left his feet? That was horrible. Oh, so now with 4:15 left in the quarter, we go back to this game of keep away. They go into the four corners again. I was just reading about this in Sports Illustrated. Welper for three, in and out. Rebound Riley, and he gets fouled by Sam Fox. Fox is first. We're halfway through the third quarter already. We've only had a couple of shots taken. Luke Nelson will come in for Nick Meyer. Oh, man. First a boring offense, and then a horrible charge called against Zach Stinson. Zach should have had 2 shots at the line. Miles Thomas bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. There's Stinson on the left elbow. Inside to Joel O'Donnell. Joel looking for some help, wants to drive, but nowhere to go. Up top to Luke Nelson. Nelson guarded by Vinny Sincata. Up top to Stinson. Over to O'Donnell into the lane. No foul called. Stinson with the rebound. The putback. This time we get the foul. And Zach will go to the line for 2. Dylan Ott called for his 3rd foul. Stinson to the line where he's 3 for 3 already. 4 for 4. This is one of those nights when Zach's on fire. He's fun to watch when he gets hot. Now Peyton Miller will come in for Joel O'Donnell. Jackson Cotta in for Jefferson. In and out. Rebound, Riley. Jackson with the putback. That's better. First points of the night for Jackson. It's a 32-27 MG lead. They convert the three-point play kind of backwards. Stinson hitting the first free throw and Riley putting with the second putback. Oh, double dribble missed there, I thought. This is Ott. Into the corner to Jackson, caught it back to Dylan Ott. Welper. They're watching Welper. They're not going to let him get away with threes anymore, and we're going to get Miles Thomas on the arm. First one on Miles. 3rd team foul. 3 team fouls on each of these two. 32-27. 2:50 to play in the third quarter. Quick third quarter because there hasn't been any timeouts. Just letting the clock run in this stalling tactic. Sam Fox looking inside for Welper. Back to Fox. Sincata swinging around to Ott on the right elbow. He'll go top of the key and give it to Sincata right side. Back up top to Ott. Over to the left to Welper. They should let somebody else play in their game. Sincata, a long 2-pointer, drains it. Sincata with 8 points now, 32-29. Out to Miles Thomas, and we get a foul called against Sincata, I believe. He ended up on his back on the floor. Yep, Sincata called for his second one on Sincata. Miles Thomas up top. Miles over to Stinson. They're going to pick up Zach. They go inside to Jackson. No, he put the ball on the floor. No foul called. Got his own rebound, though, and puts this one up, and then he draws the foul. Jackson should never have put the ball on the floor there. He should have gone up immediately, but at least he drew the foul on his second try. Foul called on Sincata, his 3rd. So Sincata and Ott both with 3 fouls. Jackson Riley to the line for the first time tonight, missing his first free throw. Now Meyer in for Miles Thomas. Riley's second free throw coming up. Gotta make your free throws. And a foul going back the other way. 3 straight misses from the free throw line for the Silver Eagles now. Now Mitchell Kelsey will come in for whom? For Lucas Nelson. foul there against Luke. That's his, it says third. I had him for 4. Oh, that's right. They gave one to Riley, and I thought it was Luke. Luke Jackson. Ott to Welper, back to Ott. Minute 40 to play. It's a 32-29 MG lead. Go cross court to Sincata. He's trying to move. Puts up the 3. Nailed that one. That was a beautiful move. His first 3 of the night. Ties it at 32 with a minute 20 to play. Kelsey back to Stinson for 3. 4 threes tonight for Zach Stinson as he regains the Silver Eagle lead. 35-32. Minute 9 to play in the third quarter. Welper to Ott. Cross court to Welper on the left side. Up to the right to Ott. Under a minute to play. Jack Sincata, no. Vinny Sincata with the rebound. No, that was Welper with the rebound, but he saved it by throwing it right to Nick Meyer. Now the Silver Eagles with 40 seconds left in the quarter. And Peyton Miller with the ball to Zach Stinson. 30 seconds left. Zach up top, guarded by Jack Sincata. Silver Eagles setting up for a last second shot here. We're down to 20 seconds. Silver Eagles just kind of running a weave underneath the basket here. Stinson, little crossover into the lane, puts up the left-hander, gets the basket and the foul. Jack Sincata called for his first foul. Now, Miller will sit down and Joel O'Donnell, Jackson Riley come back in. Stinson to the line. He's 4 out of 5 already tonight. Boom. 5 out of 6. I'm going to total up his scoring in a minute here. Dylan Ott at the buzzer off the rim. The Silver Eagles at the end of 3 quarters. 38-32. Well, let me add this up for Stinson. 12, another 10. Another 5. 27 points for Zach Stinson. A career high, and then some. I mentioned Jefferson beating Milton Tuesday night. They beat the Hawks, the Red Hawks, 59-58 in overtime. Vinny Sincata had 20 points in that game. Dylan Ott had 18. Westrick scored the last 6 points of the game to make it tight. It was 57-52. No, I'm sorry. Westrick fouled out, fouling Dylan Ott, who hit a couple of free throws to clinch that one. They're going to need a little more than that tonight as they trail the Silver Eagles 38-32. That stalling tactic isn't going to help if they're going to try to make up some points tonight. Several members of the Silver Eagle girls basketball team here tonight. Like I mentioned, their season ended yesterday against the Waterford Wolverines. Waterford will advance then to play, who was it? Wanakee. Wanakee and Waterford will play at Parker this weekend. All right, the Silver Eagles start the fourth quarter with their starting 5 out there. Thomas Stinson, Riley, Meyer, and O'Donnell. Sincata, Fox, Welper, Jack Sincata, and Dylan Ott for the Jefferson Eagles. This is Miles Thomas on the left side. Up top to Jackson Riley. Fake the 3. Stinson, he takes the 3. Misses that one. Rebound, Nick Meyer. Silver Eagles really doing a fine job on the boards tonight. It's Miles Thomas with the ball now. He'll go to the top of the lane and hand off to Stinson. Left side, Nick Meyer. Up top to Miles. Stinson. Kick it out to Jackson Riley. Trying to go baseline. Dump it down low to Zach. Stinson rolls around and drops it in for 2. He has 29 now. 40-32 with 7:10 to play. Dillinott to Welper, back to Ott. They can't really afford to take a lot of time off the clock here. 7 minutes left in the game. Fleming Ravendal all set to come in for Jefferson. Silver Eagles dropping back in that 2-3 zone. Ott trying to dump it down low to Fox, knocked out of bounds, it'll be Jefferson ball. Ravendal will come in for Jax Sincata. Ravendal, a 6'3 senior, not a scoring threat at all. They go way up top to him. And he'll give it over to Welper. Welper, 12-footer, blocked by Riley. O'Donnell comes down with the rebound. Silver Eagles looking to add to that 8-point lead, 6.5 minutes to play. Thomas to Stinson. One hand pass to Joel O'Donnell on the right side. Swinging around left side, Meyer. Better get rid of it soon here. Finds Stinson into O'Donnell, trying to turn around. No fouls called. Joel gets his rebound, puts it back up, can't get it. Riley with the rebound, the putback, and the foul. No basket there for O'Donnell or Riley, but it wasn't for lack of trying. They were undersized, but kept battling and getting the rebounds. Foul is on Sincata, his fourth. He may have played the whole game so far, him and Dillinott. Riley makes the free throw. 3 points for Jackson Riley now. Let's add a fourth here, Jackson. Yes, sir. Jackson 2 for 4 from the line. He has 4 points, 6 minutes to play. It's a 10-point MG lead, 42-32. MG's zone defense really stymieing Jefferson. This is Dillinott with the ball. They're content to just play a little keep away here. They're down by 10 now. Stinson almost comes up with the loose ball, but Ott picks it up, goes into the lane. We got a foul. No, a timeout called by the Jefferson Eagles. 5:38 to play. Monona Grove on top, 42-32. The defense doing a fine job against Sincata. I mean, I've got him for 6, 9, 10, 11 points. He had a high of 36 this season. And I don't know if I've got it in front of me here, but he may have scored in double figures in every game this season. Or almost every game at least. Yeah, I got one game I can't confirm. But if he didn't score in double figures, there was only one game when he didn't. Other than that, he's been in double figures for 22 out of the 23. And again tonight. Really done a number on him, and he's playing with 4 fouls now, so he's going to have to be careful on defense, and they can't afford to take him or Dylan Ott off the floor. Ott with 3 fouls. Coming out of the timeout, the 5 Silver Eagle starters: O'Donnell, Riley, Thomas, Stinson, and Nick Meyer. Zach Stinson, just a spectacular night tonight, 29 points. But a lot of credit to the big guys inside. O'Donnell and Riley doing a lot of the heavy work rebounding. Ravendal out to Dillinott. He takes it up top. 5.5 minutes to play in the game. Silver Eagles up by 10. Long three, and Sincata dropped that one in. Boy, that guy can shoot. He is really on fire here in this fourth quarter. He's been their sole offense, 42-35. Silver Eagle lead is 7. Stinson thought about the 3. Give it off to left side O'Donnell. Joel looking for some help now, finds Jackson out to Zach Stinson, who'll give it over to Miles Thomas. Up on top. O'Donnell, left side into the lane. Lost the ball to Dillinott, and Nick Meyer called for the foul. That's Meyer's 3rd. 15 foul. Now Jack Sincata will come in for Fleming Rivendal. All right, Ott will walk it up. They trail it by 7, 4:45 to play. It's really just a 3-possession game. They got a couple guys who can shoot threes, as we've seen. 3 of them, in fact. 6 3-pointers for the Jefferson Eagles tonight. 4 for the Silver Eagles, all by Zach Stinson. This is Sincata. Out to Ott for 3, off. I could see that wasn't going to get it. Welper with the rebound. He goes in, 10-footer, nailed it. Welper's having a pretty sweet game. He has 10 points now. It's a 42-37 MG lead. Just over 4 minutes to play. Now they'll lay back, let Miles Thomas take a few ticks off the clock. Miles to Stinson, right side. Goes into the lane, dumps it down to Jackson, 12-footer, no. Rebound, Fox. I think that might have been Fox's first or second rebound is all. Welper for 3, long. Knocked out of bounds, it's going to be Jefferson ball. Luke Nelson coming in for Nick Meyer, 42-37 with 3:45 to play. Peyton Miller's going to come in as well. It's going to take Miles Thomas's spot. A 5-point MG lead as Welper hit that 2 just a little bit ago. Sincata, he'll back up now and give it to Welper. Left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Him and Ott playing keep away. Sincata for 3, missed it. Rebound O'Donnell, and he draws the foul and will go to the line for 1-1 as we're in the bonus. I don't know who they got on that one. 24, Mitch Welper, his second. Joel to the line for the first time tonight. Joel held scoreless so far tonight. This would be an awfully nice time for Joel to make a couple free throws. Joel, the leading scorer on the season, coming in averaging just over 9 points a game. Nailed that one. And until tonight with Zach Stinson having an outstanding night, I'd say Joel was the runaway most valuable player on this team. Zach can make a strong argument, especially tonight. O'Donnell hits them both, 44-37, back to a 3-possession game, 3:25 to play. And a timeout called by the Jefferson Eagles. Prior to that overtime victory against Milton Tuesday night, they ended their regular season with a loss to Delavan Darien, 53-50. And then before that, they had 2 straight wins in which they scored more than 70 points. On Thursday, February 26th, Jefferson beat Evansville 74-72. The Friday before that, the 20th of February, they beat Edgerton 70-65. In that 70-65 game, Ott had 25, Sincata had 20. This is a team that can shoot the ball from time to time, but right now held to just 37 points. And they trail it by 7 with 3:22 to play. They will have the ball in front of their own student section. Daniel Aumann, the 5'7" junior, in there at guard. He's inbounding. I assume Aumann's in there for his 3-point shooting. Let me take a look here. Sincata. 15-footer falling away. No, rebound Meyer. And a foul called. Dylan Ott called for his 4th foul. So now both Sincata and Ott with 4 fouls, and that'll send Nick Meyer to the line. Meyer's not done a lot of scoring this year for the Silver Eagles, but he's done a lot of the hard work, guarding their best defensive player, getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of the dirty stuff. There's always that type of player in Dan Zwiefel's offense, that small forward that's a banger. Come on. No, rebound. Riley right back up. No, off the rebound. Gets it back, hands it out to Zach Stinson. Under 3 minutes to play. Stinson guarded by Ott. To Peyton Miller. Over to Jackson. Statue of Liberty play to Peyton Miller. Now Peyton, we got a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. 2:46 to play, still up by 7, 44-37. Both these teams wanting to make every possession count now. The winner will play tomorrow night against the winner between McFarland and Fort Atkinson. I bet that's a good game. McFarland 19-3 on the season. Fort Atkinson a sneaky good 13-9. They finished behind the Silver Eagles in Badger Conference play, but I think they could be a team to give McFarland a handful. The Silver Eagles, should they win tonight, should they hang on to this lead and beat Jefferson, will host the game regardless of whether it's McFarland or Fort Atkinson. Excuse me. Fort Atkinson actually the number 2 seed, McFarland the number 3. Kind of surprising, giving McFarland 19-3 record. A lot of weight given to the Badger Conference South, I guess. Same was true for the MG girls, as they were the number 1 seed in their regional bracket, despite a 10-12 record. But they won regional, so they proved to everyone that they deserved it. All right, MG will have the ball in front of the MG student section. Peyton Miller inbounding, Nelson, Thomas, Stinson, and O'Donnell on the floor for MG. Sincata and Dylan Ott with 4 fouls apiece. So another foul for either one of them, and that ends their high school career. So I don't think they're going to go on. Now Miles Thomas trying to get fouled. Stinson. They're just going to eat some clock here. Force him to foul. Sincata can't give a foul here. Luke Nelson. Whip it out to Miles Thomas, out to Stinson up top. 2:20 to play. Zach, no look pass to Luke. That was pretty. Thinking about the 3? No. They'll give it around to Peyton Miller, right side, back to Miles Thomas. Up top to Luke Nelson. Inside to Peyton Miller, down low to Zach. Underneath for 2. 31 points for Zach Stinson. 45-37 now. Aumann right into the hands of Peyton Miller. We're under 2 minutes to play. I think that's going to about do it unless a miracle happens. The Silver Eagles up by 9. Luke Nelson into the lane, down low. Joel can't get it to drop, but draws the foul. Meyer and Riley will come in now to play a little D. Mitch Kelsey as well, apparently, in a bit. Foul on number 32, Sam Fox, is second. Joel O'Donnell to the line where he is 2 for 2. Oh, got to make your free throws, Joel. All right. Miller, Nelson, and Thomas taking a seat. Riley, Meyer, and Kelsey in. So the Silver Eagles with a big lineup here. Meyer, the shortest guy on the floor for MG with 6'1". Joel sinks that one. He's 3 out of 4, and it's a 10-point MG lead. Dylan Ott over to Jackson Cotta, trying to go baseline. Puts up a right-hander, no rebound. Jackson Riley. Minute 25 to play. Stinson to Meyer. To Riley. Oh, look at that. Welper goes over and apologizes. I think he got Riley on the beak. Jackson will go to the line for 2 as we're in the double bonus. 3rd foul on Welper. Jackson, 2 out of 4 from the line, 4 points on the evening. Can salt this one away. Thank you very much. 48-37 with a minute 20 to play. Sincata, no question, an all-conference player, might be one of the better players in the state. Jackson hits them both. The big man has 6 points, and it's a 49-37 MG lead. Ott for 3, that's off the front of the rim. Rebound, Welper. He wants to go back up, harassed by Meyer, picks up the loose ball, can't get it. And they're going to get Joel O'Donnell reaching over the back of Jackson Cotta. And that is Joel's 4th foul. Minute 7 to play. Jefferson not going down easy here. They're battling to the end. Welper, a long 3, way short. Sincata saves it from going out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say that they touched it. The Jackson Cotta touched it. Now the Silver Eagles will bring in Miles Thomas and Luke Nelson. Riley and Meyer will sit down. Minute 2 to play and a 12-point MG lead, 49-37. The student section starting to sense. All right, Ott and Sincata will sit down as the Jefferson coach concedes. Joel O'Donnell for 2. Maybe brought him in for fouling purposes. Yep, because they're going to come back now. And a timeout called. Ott and Sincata come back into the game. He brought in those players to foul, and Silver Eagles fast break didn't even give him half a chance. Joel O'Donnell for the easy layup and a 51-37 lead. This has been a tougher game than it would look on the scoreboard. Jefferson's pretty strong. We're under a minute to play here. Joel O'Donnell with that basket, 5 points on the night. He was scoreless in the first half. In fact, Riley and O'Donnell both scoreless in the first half. They've combined for 11 points now, but the big story of the night, Zach Stinson. Zach with 31 points, 20 of them in the first half as the Silver Eagles jumped out. He got a little supporting help here in the second half by Riley and O'Donnell. And importantly, the Silver Eagles hitting their free throws tonight. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 out of 20. 15 out of 20 is the way you should shoot free throws. Silver Eagles outscoring Jefferson in this quarter 13-5. Ott down the floor, 50 seconds left. To Sincata, 3 ball. Out of bounds, MG ball. Now Ravindal and Wenzel will come in for Ott and Sincata. Sincata sensing his varsity career just about at an end here. O'Donnell and Riley will sit down. Hey, Trey Powers into the game. Jesus Villagomez. There's a foul. Foul on number 25, Mitch Wenzel, his third. That'll send Zach Stinson to the line. Zach, 5 out of 6 from the line already tonight. 31 points for the senior. Oh, gets that one to go in. That was a friendly bounce. Now Sincata and Otto come back, and they're not giving up with 45 seconds left, down by, oh boy, they're down by a bunch. 15 points. Zach gets that one to go as well. 33 points for Zach Stinson tonight. Ott to Fox, back to Ott, 3, no. Rebound, Stinson tears it away, tipped up to Jose Villagomez. Jose will take it in for the easy 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back here tomorrow night against McFarland. Sincata missing the 3, rebound Jose Villagomez. He'll dribble out the clock. Nope, he's going to get fouled from behind. Was that Ott? Yes, it was. That'll be Dylan Ott's 5th foul. All right, the subs coming off the bench for the Jefferson Eagles. Dylan Ott will sit down with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 points. Held scoreless in the second half. MG bench emptying as well. Both benches will empty after Jesus' first free throw attempt. We're in the double bonus, so I'm not even going to tell you who's coming in for Jefferson. It really doesn't matter. Sincata will sit down. He is an outstanding player, no question, but Dylan Ott also a real spark plug on this team. All right, for the Silver Eagles, Michael Tome in there, Sam Broering, Jose Villagomez, Jason Bilke, and 21, Evan Bauer. I missed it. Did Jose make that one? Somebody tell me. I believe they did. Jose sinking them both, or Jesus, I'm sorry. I've got him for 6 points. Now he'll sit down and Chris O'Connell will come in. So the bench is cleared. Silver Eagles will win this one by approximately 20. That's their lead right now, biggest lead of the night. 12 seconds left. Nice to see these guys still scuffling. Number 11 throws it up. Rebound by number 33, and the putback at the buzzer. That's Chris DeCray with the basket. But it's all for naught as the Silver Eagles will advance to regional finals tomorrow night against the winner of McFarland versus Fort Atkinson. They beat the Jefferson Eagles 57-39. An outstanding night. The player of the game clearly Zach Stinson with 33 points. Zach with 4 3-pointers. I've got him for 7 out of 8 from the line. Just an outstanding night for the senior as he plays his next to last game on this floor. We'll be back here tomorrow night. I'm Steve Martinelli. Again, the Silver Eagle boys beating the Jefferson Eagles 57-39 behind Zach Stinson's 33 points. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.